Good evening, this is All India Radio Kohima. I'm Nabin Pradhan with the evening news and these are the headlines. President Ram Nath Kovind says educational institutes are not just mere places of learning. Vice President M Venkaiah Naidu stresses on the need to upgrade skills of policemen to effectively tackle cybercrimes, economic offences and online frauds. Chief Minister Neiphiu Rio commends Red Cross Society for their extraordinary reach to communities and supporting role to governments and Mother's Day celebrated across the world. Now the news in detail. President Ram Nath Kovind has said educational institutes are not just mere places of learning but also a place to polish the inner and sometimes hidden talents. Speaking on the occasion of inauguration of permanent campus of Indian Institute of Management, Nagpur at Dahegaon Moza, Miha Nagpur, the president said that we are living in an era where innovation and entrepreneurship are appreciated and encouraged. He said both innovation and entrepreneurship have the ability to not just ease our lives through technology but can also provide employment opportunities to many people. He expressed confidence that the ecosystem at IIM Nagpur would promote among the students the mindset of becoming job creators instead of being job seekers. Kovind said our traditions have always emphasized upon sharing, especially in the field of knowledge. He said knowledge sharing leads to greater growth of knowledge itself. The president further expressed hope that the institute will work as a business incubator and help the industries in the region to realize the dream of Atmanirbhar Bharat. Vice President M Venkaiah Naidu has stressed on the need to upgrade the skills of policemen to effectively tackle cybercrimes, economic offences and online frauds. Addressing a gathering at a book release in New Delhi today, Naidu urged policemen to be friendly and courteous towards the common man. He also called for renewed thrust to implementing reforms in police forces. The Vice President said the centre and state must work with Team India spirit to usher in police reforms. Naidu expressed happiness over a number of initiatives taken by the government towards better policing, including a project to decriminalize minor offences and violations and the move for amending the Identification of the Prisoners Act 1920, a legislation that was passed more than 100 years ago. World Red Cross Day is being celebrated across the world today under the theme Be Humankind. The day is observed to celebrate the good work that the Red Cross movement does around the world. The objective is also to pay tribute to the volunteers for their unprecedented contribution to the people in need. Chief Minister Neiphiu Rio on the occasion extended his gratitude to the members and volunteers of International Federation of Red Cross around the world for their human service in protecting lives, health and alleviating sufferings. Rio thanked the Red Cross Society for their extraordinary reach to communities and supporting role to governments. Deputy Chief Minister Y. Patton on the occasion also expressed his heartfelt gratitude to all the volunteers across the world who continues to work relentlessly to build a better world and exemplify the power of kindness. Today is Mother's Day. The day is observed to celebrate and thank all mothers for the dedication, love and affection they give their children every day. Vice President M Venkaiah Naidu conveyed his heartiest greetings to all the mothers on the occasion of Mother's Day. He said mothers are the epitome of ideal love, kindness, care and selfless sacrifice. Naidu called on all to celebrate mothers and their monumental contribution in shaping our lives. Deputy Chief Minister Y. Patton also wished all the mothers a day and a life filled with love, joy and laughter. You are listening to the news from All India Radio, Kohima. You can also listen to this news bulletin on News on Air app and YouTube channel AIR News Kohima. The centre has defended the Sedition Law and requested the Supreme Court to reject the pleas challenging it. A three-judge bench led by Chief Justice N V Ramanna and also comprising Justices Surya Kant and Hima Kohli is hearing a batch of pleas challenging the constitutional validity of the law on sedition. In an affidavit filed before the court, the centre said a three-judge bench cannot examine its validity and the matter should be referred to a larger bench. The government said the judgment of a constitution bench in the Kedarnath versus State of Bihar case is binding and does not require reconsideration. The Supreme Court will hear the matter on Tuesday. Prices of domestic liquefied petroleum gas LPG has been hiked by 50 rupees. This is the second price revision in the last 6 weeks in line with a spike in international energy prices. According to state-owned Indian Oil Corporation, price in the state capital has shot up to 1,019 rupees for the 14.2 kilogram cylinder, which was earlier 969 rupees. The prices of petrol and diesel has, however, remained stable for the past month after it was hiked by 10 rupees per litre in 16 days starting from 22nd of March. The government has said that the National Eligibility cum Entrance Test for Postgraduate NEET PG 2022 has not been postponed and will be held as scheduled on 21st of May. Press Information Bureau has termed the notice issued in the name of the National Board of Examinations claiming that the NEET PG exam has been postponed as fake. It said no such notice has been issued by the board. The National Board of Examinations in Medical Sciences NBEMS has warned against spoofed notices issued in its name. It has advised the candidates not to be misled by such unverified notices and cross-check any information regarding NBEMS on its official website. Union Home Minister Amit Shah will arrive in Guwahati tonight on a 3-day visit to Assam. The Union Minister will visit the South Salmara Mankachar district tomorrow morning to inspect the Indo-Bangla border at Sahapara and chair a meeting with the BSF officials for border-related issues. During his visit, Shah will lay the foundation stone for central workshop and stores of Central Armed Police Forces and State Police in northeastern states. The Home Minister will also inaugurate multiple infrastructures, including the office building of Directorate of Census Operations at Amingao, the SSB buildings, and a 300-bedded super speciality unit of the Guwahati Medical College and Hospital, and the National Forensic Sciences University in Guwahati. On Tuesday, the Union Home Minister will confer the President's Colour Medal to the Assam Police at a special parade in Guwahati and will interact with the officers and Jawans of Assam Police. And for some weather report, the India Meteorological Department IMD has said the cyclonic storm Asani over the southeast Bay of Bengal moved northwestwards with a speed of 13 km per hour in the past 6 hours. IMD reports stated that it is very likely to move northwestwards and intensify further into a severe cyclonic storm over East Central Bay in the next 12 hours. Under the influence of the cyclone Asani, light to moderate rainfall at a few places with heavy rainfall at isolated places is likely over coastal Odisha and adjoining areas of north coastal Andhra Pradesh has been forecast from the 10th evening. IMD report further stated that fairly widespread to widespread light and moderate rainfall with thunderstorm and lightning gusty winds is very likely over northeast India during the next 5 days. And to end the news, a reminder of the headlines. President Ram Nath Kovind says educational institutes are not just mere places of learning. Vice President M Venkaiah Naidu stresses on the need to upgrade skills of policemen to effectively tackle cybercrimes, economic offences and online frauds. Chief Minister Neiphiu Rio commends Red Cross Society for the extraordinary reach to communities and supporting role to governments, and Mother's Day celebrated across the world. And that's all the news we have for you this evening. Good night.